Hi Washim, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fantastic. What about you, Rishabh?
Yeah, I am also doing good. So Wasim, it will be a normal conversation. So Wasim, can you like introduce yourself that like where are you from and something about you?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for inviting me here on your podcast. And I would say that my name is Wasim. I'm from Jammu and Kashmir and I'm a student of 12th class. If we talk about my hobbies are playing cricket and listening to music. That's all. That is a basic about myself.
So like we will talk about your English journey. So like can you explain that how you learned like about your English journey, that how you improved your English, how you learned? Because when I talk to people, I very rarely get people from Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. So tell me about your journey, that when you learn English, how you learned, what time did you learn the English and all.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for asking this question. Literally, it is a captivating question for me. So I would say that how did I start my journey? Okay. So first thing I would say that I was sitting next to my father one day, and my father told me and asked me this question that Wasim, are you good at speaking English? Do you speak English fluently? I simply replied to my father, I haven't taken even a single course in my life, so how could I improve my English? And that was really a great question for me. And my father simply replied me that if you want to improve your English language, so you can just let me know. I'll provide you all the things that you need to improve your English. Simply.
Okay.
So after that, I thought like it is up to me now because my father is already available for all the things, whatever I need to improve my English. Okay. So after that, I just started my own journey. I just
Hmm.
started practicing in front of mirror and I started learning grammar as well as because without grammar you can't speak even a single word of English. Because if you are not aware about that, how to frame sentences in English, so I think it is very important and it is imperative to learn grammar first to improve your all the things in English language. So it is important to learn grammar first. So I started learning grammar and all the things whatever I needed to improve my English language. And after that I started practicing in front of mirror. So mirror helped me a lot. I would say that still whenever I get time, so I practice in front of mirror. That is something which is really important because that I did in my life. And I used to actually right now I left that because I thought like it is not important right now to affect my confidence levels. I think I should practice with people. Okay. So I started practicing in front of mirror. It affected my confidence level as well as because confidence is really important for English learners, for all the English learners who learn this language and who have been learning this English language for a long period of time. So I think, guys, if you want to improve your English language, so there is something behind the scenes that you need to come out, okay, that you need to take out. What is that?
Okay.
That is something which is confidence level. So I would say that if you want to do that, if you want to improve your English language, so you need to learn from your heart first of all. If you know all the things by heart, I think you can improve your English without facing any obstacles in your life. So what else you are looking for? If you are looking for English language, so just do one thing, start practicing in front of mirror, and you'll find all the things inside you and start providing the value to people, okay, that can help you a lot to improve your English language. I think that is a simple journey. I haven't faced any obstacles in my life as of now. I have done all the things so far. Whatever I have done so far were really simple and it was cakewalk for me and it was just a piece of cake for me to learn this language. I didn't face any that much obstacles in my life.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine. Like as explained the things very well. Okay, that how was your journey, and your journey was quite like fabulous. And also you gave some of the tips that like you were speaking in front of mirror. So when I also started, okay, because I was not knowing that I can talk to people. Okay, I was not knowing that there is also any mean by which I can talk to people. So I was just talking in front of mirror. Okay, I also started with the same thing. And if anybody is a beginner, so I also tell him the same thing, that if you want to learn English, if you want to practice, if you don't have friend or your relative or you don't have good enough environment, I think mirror is the best friend for you. Okay, you can go
Yeah.
stand and you can practice there.
Literally, yeah. It is a really a great and it is an incredible option for the English learner to learn English language. So I would say that environment is really important for English learners because I had not even a single person. Still, I don't have. My parents are there who can speak English language, but they don't have time. That is the reason I couldn't improve my English when I used to improve my English, but I couldn't. But it took time to improve my English language. So I think learning English language is not easy. So it will take time. So you need to put all the efforts. You need to give time. For actually, I gave around 2 to 3 hours in a day to English language to improve this much. Okay. So literally, whatever I feel right now, whatever I speak right now, and I would say that whatever I'm speaking right now is only the step that I took in my life, and literally that changed my life. And that was really a life changing moment for me.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, then also like when I was speaking in front of mirror, okay, so that time I was doing own practice. Then I got to know about some application. Then I got to know about some groups and all. Okay. So now I'm easily practicing with my friends and all. Okay. Easily I have a lot of friends. Okay. I also met you in in online mode. Okay. So that is the reason. So then the things comes in my mind that I think some obstacle you would be facing, because when I was learning English, so sometime I was facing demotivation. Okay. This was my sometime demotivation. Sometime I was tired. Sometime, so a lot of problem I was also facing in my journey. I hope you would be also facing sometime, you would be frustrated that why I am doing this. Something would be coming. So what are the obstacles, or what are the things you face negativity while talking to people or while in this journey?
Yeah, literally, this is an interesting question for me. Okay, what are the obstacles and what are the problems that I face while learning this language? So, I would say to all the people who are gonna watch this video, guys, obstacles and problems and challenges are the part of life. If you don't face the obstacles in your life, you will not find the ways to improve yourself. Okay, so if you know all the things by heart, if you face the obstacles, and after that, you will get the answers to improve your language. Okay, to improve all the things where you want to improve yourself. So I think the obstacle that I faced is that demotivation, as you already tell that, as you recently told that demotivation is also there, and negativity of people is also there because people would be always speaking ill about you. They will always tell you that you are not doing a great job, you are not doing an incredible job for yourself. It cannot help you because you belong to a third class family, you belong to a middle class family. So what are you looking for? All these things which cannot help you to be an eloquent speaker in English language, which cannot help you to be a rich man in your life. So I think don't look at the people. Okay, don't learn about people. Okay, you need to learn for yourself. Okay, so I think obstacles are really important, guys, because you need to get into that. Okay, so if you don't make mistake, will you get better in English language? Never and ever, because mistakes are the part and parcel of each and every individual in this world. So I think if you want to do that, if you want to become an elegant speaker in English language, if you want to hone your communication skills, I think obstacle you need to have in your life. So I think the obstacle that I faced, I just recently told you that demotivation and negativity of people, and the people, the words and the sentences that they always tell you, and that I got in my life as well as. So I think get out of that, expand yourself, and let yourself know that what can I do for myself? Okay, where can I make my future? Don't look at people, just think about your future and start accomplishing your own goals. So I think obstacles are not that much, and the learn and the lesson that I give to the people is that simply you can provide the value to yourself first of all. If you are at the stage, so after that you can start providing the value to the people as well as. I think that.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Yeah, you explain the things okay in a good way. That obstacle and problem is really a part, because everybody, okay, because whenever I started talking to people, okay, somebody was saying me that, Rishabh, why you're learning English? What is the way? Okay, right now you're a student, you're just 17, you should focus on your studies and all. Why you're doing these things? So everybody told me different kind of things, okay. But in English learning, okay, it is a long journey. It is not that in 1 month or in 1 week you're going to get that. It is very long. So definitely you need to be passionate and you need to be motivated in this journey. Okay. If you are not motivated and if you're not positive or if you're not passionate, definitely you can't improve yourself. Okay. Definitely you will give up in the between. So those who are listening right now, okay, if you are want to become a good speaker or you are learning English or you are a part of a communication skill, so definitely always be motivated, always be passionate, because it is a long journey. It will definitely take 6 months or 1 year, I think more than that, okay, as per your practice.
Yeah, and one point I would like to give the people, if they want to become an eloquent speakers, if they want themselves to see at that position where they wanted but they didn't get that. So
Okay.
consistency is really important, and you need to be more patient. Okay, you need to have more passions while learning this language, because sometimes you might feel like giving up. Sometimes you might feel like I can't do it anymore. That's completely fine. Just keep going on. The results will come to your way, but you need to keep going. Okay, you need to keep going yourself, so after that you cannot face the obstacles in the future. So right now it is that, and for the time being I would tell you that consistency is really important for all the English learners, and be passionate about all the things. So if you are passionate about the things, right now if I give you an example, so example is about mathematics, because if you want to solve a question of mathematics, and if you are good at that, okay, if you are good in mathematics, so I think simply it is not going to take that much time. But if you are not, so you will face a lot more problems while solving that query. Okay, so the thing is same over here. So you need to practice a lot, because mathematics is a subject or English is a subject, because right now we are talking about English. So English is a subject that will take time. It is a time taken process. So it will take time, and give the time to it to improve yourself. and make yourself productive. Okay, so once you start making self you're productive, so I think things are going to be productive for yourself by itself. Okay, I think there are no two ways about it that you cannot learn English language. That's
Okay,
all.
fine. So like Wasim, if I talk about you, that so tell me that how much hour you give like in one day, or like how much time you dedicate for your English, like
Okay,
in.
how much time do I give to my English language? Okay, simply it is also a great question, but I don't give even a single hour to English language. But right now I take meetings on Google Meet. I think you also are aware about that. Okay, so I would say that I take meetings on Google Meet and I provide the value, whatever the knowledge I have about this language, I provide to the people, and whatever I have about the English language, I just provide to the people, and I don't think about what people think about me. That Wasim, you are not doing a great job. Once my father told me that it is enough for you to provide value to people, I just simply replied to my father as well as to all my family members that, yeah, let me do my own work. You can just do keep working on yourself. Let me do work on myself. Okay. It is not important for you. It is important for my life journey. Okay. So I take meetings on Google Meet on daily basis, and I have been taking the meetings since November last year. So I think it was really a great opportunity for me. And I think in daytime, whenever I talk to anyone over the cell phone, over my phone. So I don't talk in English because I don't like talking English whenever get call, okay, from people. Like they always tell me that we want to practice with you, but actually I simply tell them, yeah, I don't have time because I don't want to practice because I practice with people because nobody has the same thoughts. Okay, people always provide you the thoughts and with the different thoughts, and that can help you a lot. Because if you are all ears, okay, all ears means you need to listen carefully to the people and watch out about things. Watch out means to be careful about the things. So once you are careful, if you are not caring the things, I think they'll go outside of your life. So I think what else are you looking for then? I think that is not going to provide you the value. So you need to gain the insight also, because whatever the topic, what are the things that you know about this language, but you should be aware about the all the things and the insight also. Because I think most people they are dependent on Google. They always tell that, yeah, Google is everything, but Google is nothing. That cannot provide you the value, that cannot give you the insight. Okay, find the insight insight by yourself. Okay, that would literally
Exactly.
be great, right?
Mhm. Okay, fine, definitely. And like Mr. Wasim, I'll just explain the things in a good way. So like your vocabulary is also good. So like how you improve that vocabulary, or like how if anybody want to improve his or her vocabularies, so how they can improve that.
Okay. Once again, you have come up with a spectacular question. Wow. So there are 5 ways that are literally and that I personally and that I generally believe on. Okay. So I think if you want to improve your vocabulary, the first tip is that start give out the compliments. Okay. Start giving compliments to the people. So I think the one way I'll give you one sentence, I'll give you one word, impeccable. Okay. What an impeccable hairstyle you do have. Okay. What an impeccable speech you give. So start giving compliments to the people. It can really and it can undoubtedly stimulate your confidence level, because most of the people they are looking for the confidence but they are not getting that. So if you want to that, okay, so literally I think you should start giving compliment to the people that can make you happy inside and out as well as, and that can literally change your body language. Okay, so what else you are
Okay.
looking for then? I think it is really important to give compliments to the people, and whatever you have, I think you don't need to have a word for the rest of the life that you can use rest of the life. Yeah, each day learn a new word and start using that in your conversations. That can help you a lot. Okay, so the second way is that read story for 10 minutes at night. Okay, when you go before you sleep in the night. Okay, so or at the night I would say. So I think that there is something which is important for you. Okay, so that you can learn. So I think don't read any novel that can be too long and you are not going to enjoy that. Only read for 10 minutes before you sleep because you want yourself to be relaxed. Okay, so I think you should not read any novel that can take time along, that cannot make you relax. I think it is not important. Read anything for only 10 minutes and that can make you happy, and you can sleep without having any tensions, without having any obstacles while sleeping. So these are the two tips. And the third tip is that entertainment. Entertainment is really important in English language. You need to be more passionate. You need to be more happy while speaking this language, while learning this language. Okay. So I think it is important if you want to improve yourself. So I think the thing is entertainment. Watch the entertainment things, and all the entertainment should be in English. All the videos should be in entertainment mood. Okay, so I think you can check out the videos on YouTube as well as there are a lot more videos related to entertainment that can help you a lot improve your language. Okay, and vocabulary. And the last point that I would say that is really important to improve your vocabulary is that what on daily basis get a new word. Okay, and start searching for that word and make keep a pen and a paper and start writing all the points, all the things, all the words that you learn on daily basis. Start writing on a copy and copy that and paste that in your mind. Okay, once you started copying that, start pasting that in your mind as well. As okay, so start using those words in your conversation and find the meaning of that word. Okay, if you are not aware about the meaning, so find the words. Okay, find the words and find the
Mhm.
things dictionary, or you can find that on Google as well. As so you can Google that.
Okay.
Nothing is impossible in this world.
Mhm.
Anything can be done in a cakewalk. Okay, everything is a piece of cake, but just you need to work on yourself. That you need to learn yourself first of all. You need to learn your mind first of all before you start learning about the things. Okay, so
Mhm.
last point, start watching movies. And one movie I would like to recommend to all the listeners, so the video is very simple, and the movie is very simple, The Pursuit of Happiness, that can help you a lot to improve your vocabulary, that I generally believe on. I have watched that and literally I have gained a lot more vocabulary from that. So if you want to grab that, you can watch that. The video and the movie name is The Pursuit of Happiness. That can help you a lot. So these are the 5 ways that I have done in my life, that I have improved in my life easily and quickly in my life, that helped me a lot to improve my vocabulary. I think these are the 5 ways that I just told you. That's all.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, like you gave very powerful and fantastic like 5 points, okay, which will definitely help to improve the vocabulary. Like some of the things, okay, I also follow, and I also request every members like this who are listening us can follow these 5 tips. Okay, if you are weak at vocabularies or if you want to become a master in vocabularies, because in English language, okay, vocabularies is really important. Okay, if you can speak a good vocabularies, then only you will considered as a good speaker. So definitely you should learn and remember and try to like use the vocabularies while you are talking to people. Fine. So Mr. Wasim, like my next question is that like what is the piece of advice you would like to give to our listener, like those who are listening us right now, or like those who are in their English journey, or like to anybody? What is the piece of advice?
Okay, the piece of advice that I would like to give to all the listeners who will watch this video right after making it. So the point would be very simple and the advice would be very simple. So practice in the right direction, guys. Okay, don't get demotivated, don't get influenced by the people, get influenced by yourself. Okay, so the piece of advice is very simple. The piece of advice I would like to give only one: practice in the right direction. Okay, so people will tell you to follow all the ways whatever they have followed to improve their English, but they will never let you know the insight of that video or insight of that particular point that they have improved, that they have followed. Okay, so I would like to give you one simple tip: practice in the right direction and start learning. Don't take a day off when you feel demotivated, when you feel that fascinated, when you feel dejected. So I think that you need to take a day off and take a rest, have a rest, and start your day by another day. Okay, so start your day after that, after taking a day off. So I think you can start your day, so you can start your journey once again. You can start practicing with the people as well. That can help you a lot. And once it is important, take a day off. Nothing is impossible, but practice in the right direction is the most and is one of the best keys to improve yourself. So practice in the right direction, that can help you a lot to improve your all the things where you want to good at. Okay, where you want to be good at. So I think this is a piece of advice. And if I can give one more, so I think you need to learn. And if you want to improve your English, so I think first of all, if you are at the initial stage, if you are at the starting point of this journey, so I think keep a pen and a paper. Whatever the thoughts you have in your mind, just jot down. Okay, jot down all the words and write down all the words, and find the mistakes. Okay. So I think one listeners and one point that I would like to give all the listeners, those who are gonna listen this video, those who are gonna watch this video, is that if you have been learning this language for a long period of time, I think if you have been learning this language for 1 year, so I think after that, look at your mistakes, sleep on your mistakes. So once you start sleeping on your mistakes, once you start looking at your mistakes, so I think it can help you a lot to make yourself better. If you don't make, I think it will remain there same. So I think this is not a journey to start the language. So I think for the initial stages, okay, for all the viewers, I would suggest you one thing only that can help you a lot, is that practice in the right direction. And initial stage, for the initial stage learners, so they can jot down all the points, and after that they can look at their mistakes. After that, for the time being, I would say that with the passage of time they can look at their mistakes. So I think these are the two suggestions that I gave to the people, and I'm sure that if they follow it, I think they are going to have a lot more value in their lives.
Okay, okay, fine. Like okay, so I think two pieces of suggestion okay you gave that was really fantastic. Okay, so Wasim, so I think have a good day. Like we have, like as you said, that everything you have explained about your journey, about how to improve vocabularies, and about the piece of suggestions. So everything was wonderful. Okay, now it's time to end our video. Okay, it was a really like lovely conversation with you. So have a good day. Take care and best of luck for your future.
Yeah, thank you so much, and I wish you all the same and have a spectacular day ahead. Bye bye. Take care.